Wait, wait. Revice was Vail this whole time? So, have I been my own Vail since the start? Correct. When we last left off, Ikki's still in a fart-induced coma and is reliving flashbacks of what transpired and what he's forgotten, while everyone else speculates on who might have manifested that dead man. I'm not saying that word. That's a tough word to say. Rafflesia. Rafflesia. No, I'm not gonna say it. So we get our answer right away in terms of what Ikki did to Jiiko. Turns out that I was wrong. He didn't steal the kick. He instead pulled a killer slide on Jiiko and roughed him up something fierce. Though, come on. That's what did you in? It's not like Ikki pulled a judge through too. That shit was just nasty as fuck. Gruesome. Is Inazuma 11 Aries still in development hell? Come on. I've been waiting. So the injury was so bad that it forced Jiiko out of any hopes of making it big time. Ikki then makes a pledge to go pro himself for Jiiko. Well, that worked out well. Sakura takes on the Rafflesia? Deadman? Okay, there it is. And oh my god. Lovekov's pouch is where the Vice stamps are stored. That's so adorable. Gifu's influence, however, puts a stop to Lovekov's transformation, allowing the two to get cast up and tossed into their own illusions. Meanwhile, Gun, Hikaru confronts Aguilera, and as it turns out, Sakura has not just one stalker, but two. Definitely the center of attention, that one. Aguilera wants Sakura's help with fulfilling her wish. Which is what? Get defeated so you can enter inside Gifu? I think that ship has already sailed. We get reintroduced to Revice, who turned out to be Vail this whole time, and not a new demon. Wait a second. Did Vail exist pre-Genta? Did he kill Genta's parents? If y'all sleeping on Kamen Rider Vail, don't sleep on Vail. The director explains that even though it appears as if he's driving the narrative to a screeching halt, it's also to flesh out Vail in his own special, which still has 3 more episodes that will span the next 5 weeks. It's called padding. That's all this arc is feeling like right now. Padding. Lady Doctor hears all this, but she's probably gonna get, Daiji? To know? Not like no one knows the director is already a bad guy. Come on. George has also been watching Sakura's fight this whole time and calls on reliable Daiji to help out, fighting off the temptation of transforming himself. Daiji shows up to the scene only to realize that Sakura is caught up in having a delusion of fighting the Planaria Deadman again from 16 episodes ago. Transforming into Holy Live, Daiji quickly realizes that Gifu's influence makes even Phase 1's hard to handle. Ikki, still in Delusion World, has a heart-to-heart with Jiiko, who also got gassed up. They hash things out and Ikki comes to, only to realize that it was Subaru's doing this whole time. But he did it with good intentions, y'all. Getting arrested just to give up his voice acting gig so Jiiko can fill in for him, giving him a shot at his new dream. Not forgetting that Toei's gotta promote their voice actors, we get promos for the voice of Lovekov and Vegeta of Dragon Ball fame. Bro, don't you got like a superhero film to be a voice acting in right now? Oh yeah, Toei got hacked. Jiiko's passion comes through in his voice work and instills the same passion into Ikki, who not only thunder gales it up, but also uses the rolling Vice stamp to get all Avatar on this man. Dead man. The combination of elemental generations and a Holy Lives infusion with these was actually pretty cool to see. And then we get the biggest revelation of them all. Ikki's been aware that his image has been disappearing from the photos this whole time. Since when? Why the fuck y'all wait until episode 31 to tell us that he's known this whole damn time? Oh, he forgot. That's convenient. These writers, I swear. As it turns out, the contract Ikki made with Vice wasn't just for him to forget the night of the fire, but eventually, everything. The more he fights with Vice, the more of a blank slate he becomes. In order to protect his family, he might end up forgetting his family instead. Y'all, that's good. That's good. That and some extra other tidbits is elevating this episode up to an A. Actually, I haven't done that rating in a long time. And this rating kind of aged like milk now since Aguilera ain't rocking that fit anymore. That's better. So there's a few nuggets in this episode that require a little bit more expounding on. First, the Gifu stamp on Lovekov. During the transformation, this man has control over these demons even when not physically present, which means that technically, Daiji is the only one who wouldn't get affected by Gifu's influence right now. Since he's trying to take down Phoenix, there's no way he can get pushed out unless you-know-who comes back. Then there's George. I don't know if he was in his own thoughts or if it's the demon's driver itself, even without a house demon, just trying to entice the wearer to try using it again. It's an interesting tidbit, and hopefully we get some more on that soon. And finally, the Ikki disappearance. As it turns out, he's been fading from photos ever since the start, and I guess was just hiding the evidence. However, it took this long for him to ask Vice what the deal is. Unless he did so before, but forgot. The thing is, this plays very symmetrical with what Genta is going through. Now, we don't know exactly how the Vail special ends specifically, but we know that Genta forgets his past entirely in order to be with his family, while Ikki, in order to protect his family, is being forced to forget them. It's a different side of the same coin. Vice and Vail are absolutely connected in that manner, almost in the same sense of Ikki being connected with his father. Unknowingly, Vail is getting what he wanted, as if Ikki does forget his family, then Genta will lose part of his family. Vail wins, and Ikki is knowingly continuing it. I feel that this could end one of two ways. Now, Genta will no doubt eventually find out about Ikki's contract with Vice, and the cost that it results in would end up leading to a confrontation. So I feel that either Ikki will die, putting it all on the line for his family, or it will be Genta that will sacrifice it all. This is, of course, after we have a full-on family writer kick moment. Needs to happen. I gotta see it. But, you know, we still have like, 15, 16 episodes left in this show, so who knows? Who knows? Anyway, those were my thoughts. What did you all think? What is the director's plan? Is Aguilera trying to get herself slapped up by Sakura? And did Daiji just become relevant? Next week, it looks like we get the start of the Sakura Aguilera arc. So, until next time, bye.